72.84 is where we ended up here on the day for Best Buy, down around 54 cents from the previous day's trading session. Harsh trend line in here for our weekly chart. We're still respecting that, so we're keeping that intact. Also, we started the week out with a gap, and it looks like we pulled back ever since. We had a high low in here on the week of 76.4 and a low of that 71.87. Now, on the weekly, what are we looking at in here? Well, we have a support at 72. Below that, it is going to be the 68.20 area. Now, resistance wise, there's really nothing kind of stopping us till we get to 79, but we're going to chalk it up to that high of the week in here so far, 76.4. So that is going to be an area that we are going to continue to monitor as we work our way higher. You can see right here at the beginning of the week, that's where we hit that 76.4, and we just kind of pulled back ever since. So nice gap up, and then just kind of 4 red candles in here on the daily. So it looks like we did confirm this gap here that we did create back at the beginning of April. But now guess what? We have another gap here right at this 70.26 mark that we're going to have to worry about as well as we kind of consolidate up here above this 72 area. Now, if we do kind of hold this and we kind of start respecting this trend line again, and then we can start working our way up to that 79, but it looks like 76.4 is going to be the harsh resistance for us in here. Once this RSI on the daily kind of gets reset, then we can start working our way higher. Until then, we might have to come down here, hit this lower trend line, and fill this gap on the daily before we get over here to start working our way higher. If we go to the 30-minute chart, you can see what happened in here on the day. Whole lot of nothing in here, right? So we did break out over that 9-day EMA in here, had that nice rip in here midday, but then a pullback towards the end of the day, and then basically kind of stagnant in here for the last hour or so. So we'll see what happens in here as we kind of work our way through all of this. In Best Buy, you have right around $1 expected move by tomorrow. So you're kind of pricing in basically $1 move either way so far. You got some good IV in here. IV rank is at 50. And by next week, you have right around a $3 expected move, and the following week is going to contain your earnings cycle. So right around a $7 expected move coming in on that expiration cycle. So we have a couple weeks until we get earnings. So perhaps we might take this next week or so to do a little consolidating, and maybe we'll kind of respect this trend line here as we work into our earnings cycle expiration, and then kind of start pricing things in either this way or this way. So then we kind of know which direction to kind of play it as we're looking into earnings. Also, we're going to be checking out the options volatility, seeing how much it does expand as we get closer to that earnings, and also watching our skew. Is it going to be skewed to the calls or skewed to the puts? That's also going to give us a hint as we're working our way closer there, especially if we combine all that with TA, we can create a nice narrative for how we want to kind of approach Best Buy. But again, all in all, what are we looking at in here? 72, that's going to be the level. You got a gap in here. You got to watch to the 70 mark. Below that, you're looking at 68. Resistance wise, 76.4. And then above that, it is going to be the 79, that 80 area up in here that we are going to kind of be monitoring. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.